All right, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into another video. Today's video, it is a video that it should have been done like a couple of weeks ago, but we haven't had any meetings yet, so it's fine for now. I also have a little bit of a situation going on with my cat at the moment that she is not doing too good because of kidney failure, but that is a different subject and it's not your fault, obviously, so let's just skip for that, and let's just go into what the subject of the video is actually about. So the AOC, or Assembly of Champions, of 2022 has already been revealed, and I am one of the 8 different members. As it's obvious for those who don't know, I'm gonna do a little bit of explanation as to what the AOC is, because new players might actually not know exactly what it is. So here it is, the explanation, or at least the simple explanation as to what the AOC truly is. The AOC was actually something created, I believe, in 2019, that it was sort of a help for the community in order to have their opinions reaching to the devs a little bit easier. So 8 people every year are selected by the community, voted, and etc., and then revealed. And this team of 8 people that have been selected by the community will then speak regularly with developers. They'll have meetings, they have a Discord, they speak with them, they're available like pretty much at all times to give opinions, feedback. And although a lot of people may think that the AOC is there to report everything, although I understand that some of you might want some type of reports done, like somebody being extremely offensive or wishing the death to somebody else, and etc. Do please remember that the support ticket still exists. We are there indeed to give feedback and to help out the community, to reach out to the devs with the voice of the community, but we need to have a little bit of extra time in our hands to do this work. So spamming us with reports of somebody saying a bad thing or that, it's probably not going to be the best place. So try to go for the customer support first, and only if it's truly a very, very great, serious thing, then please reach out to one of us. And also hackers and etc. Yes, please, by all means, try to reach out for us. If you want to reach out for me, I have my own Discord that it's open. Should be a link in the description. I'm going to be talking about that in just a second. And I also have my Twitter. I'm also on Amino, which is a mobile app. You can actually go and download it right now. And it's almost like a little tiny Reddit, if you want to say it. It's like a miniature mobile Reddit, sorry. And there is a group there of the Paladins game, which has a little bit less, members, but I'm there as well. So feel free to show up in there. I'm constantly asking questions. Right now, I'm also asking questions at the beginning of some of my videos, and then I'm collecting the feedback, from the comments, so I can then give this feedback to Hyris. And this is what, the AOC is all about. We're there to collect your feedback from the community, whether you're console, whether you're English, Portuguese, Spanish, Russian, whether you're PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, or PC, doesn't matter, and then try to grab this feedback and try to, deliver it to the developers in the best way possible in order to have the developers are having a better understanding of what the community actually wants. This also means that we're going to be able to see some of the future content and give some reactions to it, and maybe some ideas, like some preventing some certain things have happening. Like, let's say that they are about to release a champion that it seems extremely broken. Before that champion just jumps into PDS and it's too late to even to stop it, we, the AOC, will know about it before, and we can even give an opinion as to, like, hey, maybe you need to be careful. It seems a little bit OP or something like that. But yeah, this is what the AOC is for, and this is what we're going to be doing for this entire year of 2022. So first of all, how am I going to be collecting my feedback? Because I'm one of 8. Every single one of us is going to be working on different stuff, or maybe the same stuff, but we're going to have different ways to achieve them. First of all, feel free to contact me on Twitter. My DMs are open, and if you don't know how my Twitter is, think I can open it. Actually, you know what? This is actually my Twitter right here. But even so, like, just to make it even easier for you guys, I want you to do one thing. I want you to go into this post. I'm going to be leaving the link in the description. And I want you to follow all the 8 different Assembly of Champions members. Okay? So if you need to reach out to any of them, or you need to know who they are, well, at least you're already following them. If they do any posts related to the AOC, it's going to be there. Even if you don't have Twitter, listen, you don't have to have an account on Twitter to see these type of things. Just save the page and then go in there and just check it regularly. You should actually even have just a Twitter just to see what's going on and follow the official Paladins Twitter just in case. There might be things that were changed. There might be things that will happen and you don't even know. So it's like an easy thing. You don't have to follow anybody else. Just follow the Paladins game channels just so you can keep yourself, informed and up to date. And also, if you have an account, follow these 8 different people so that you can also see what they're doing. Now, I also have a Discord, which was closed up to recently, but I decided to reopen it, and I'm going to have some rooms in there for feedback, ideas, and some other stuff, which are not created just yet. I'm still, giving the old kick to start the Discord, getting everything ready. But the link will be in the description, so feel free to join. And I just want to let you guys know this. Although I am opening this Discord and I'm putting it ready to be also part of the AOC in sort of a way, I also want it to be my own Discord with my community. So I'm actually protecting this Discord as much as possible. I made an anti-raid sort of system, so don't feel surprised if you arrive to the Discord and you have to do this like CAPTCHA or something to verify you're human, because that's completely normal. That's something I added on purpose so that we can prevent a raid of bots or multiple people trying to raid the server at the same time. We also have the rules. Please pay attention to the rules, okay? This is a server that I want to be no trash talking, no toxicity, no drama. You just want it safe for anybody who wants to hang out, just have some fun. You don't even have to be active, okay? It's just be in the Discord. I even separated all my notifications of streams and YouTube videos and such, so you're not always constantly being pinged, like by the everyone sort of ping. You will only receive the notifications if you want to, okay? So check out through the Discord, you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, also Amino, I'm also on Amino, and I'm also on Reddit, but Reddit, I'm not really familiar with the website that much. I do have my account there, and I'll be checking out every once in a while, but I do have some other people who are actually, more active on Reddit, like, for example, Stereotics, so I think I'm going to leave that part a little bit more for him. Like, it's better if we try to cover a little bit of ground on multiple different places. And one of the grounds that I want to try to cover, it is the Portuguese, Brazilian community, and also PlayStation and PC. These are things that I can reach out to. I am Portuguese from Portugal, for those who don't know. So Portuguese and Brazil, Portugal and Brazil, feel free to reach out to me, okay? And if you're playing on PlayStation 4, guess what? I actually started on PlayStation 4, so I'm pretty experienced on the platform itself. So please, by all means, come to me as well. Now, I just want to also add here an extra message. This is also more of the reason why I did this video. After I've been announced as AOC, some people have some questions as to this entire system. First of all, can I be on the stream team, the official Paladins game stream team, and the AOC at the same time? Yes, I can. This was actually confirmed. Initially, I didn't apply for the AOC ever before because I was not sure. And to be quite honest, I thought that I wouldn't have the time for it. So, I just try to do my best as a stream team member, also doing sort of almost the same job as the AOC was doing to the full of my capabilities. But if you go into Smite, for example, they also have a stream team. They also have their own AOC. And you can see the people from the stream team have always been joining the AOC. Now, we have a lot less players and a lot less content creators here. So if anything, it's more than reasonable that we should be allowed to be on the AOC as well. I want people to understand, when I'm on the stream team, I'm not developing the game. I'm not working on the game. I'm just providing my services, my streaming services to high-res on their main channel so that the channel can continue to be active at all times. Obviously, I didn't reach out to them. I did apply, and I am there because they invited me. It's a different thing. I'm not saying that I'm doing them a favor. I'm just explaining as to what I'm doing there. So the entire problem that a lot of people thought that, you're on the stream team, therefore you're like a company person. No, I'm not. Okay. In fact, I can tell you that I have a lot more access to developers now that I'm in the AOC and speaking to them regular and everything else than before on the stream team. Not that I didn't have it before, but it's a lot easier now. Okay, so I just want people to understand that and not get anything wrong. So that is the first thing. Now, second thing, I've seen somewhere in some places, Discord, Reddit, and like even streamers, their own chats and everything, that some people don't want to see me in the AOC. Listen, I understand. I'm not perfect, and I'm not saying this so you like me. I don't want you to understand that I'm trying to make you like me. I just want you to understand one thing. Even if you don't like me, I am still there to help out this community. This is why I joined the AOC. All right, this is why I wanted to be in the AOC, to help out this community and help out wherever I can to maintain this game alive, to make it better, to whatever I can to my full potential. Okay? And even though you may not like me, even though you may not want me in the AOC, like, I'm still there for you. Okay? So you don't have to love me, put me in the pedestal, say I'm the best. You don't have to do any of that. But if you do have important feedback and you can't reach out to any of the other AOC members, you can still reach out to me. Okay? And if you don't want to talk to me because you may not like me, hey, it's all fine. You still have other 7 AOC members that you can talk to. Okay? I've seen a lot of comments, not just about me, but about also other people on the AOC, that they are not cut out for the job. I want you to understand one thing when it comes to what it means to be cut out for the AOC. I've been streaming, recording, and playing this game for 5 years. All right. I started on PlayStation. I had to do the transition from PlayStation to PC after 1 year. And I have all the champions level 50. I play every single thing that there is to play. I'll play every mode. I'll play competitive. I've reached a top 20 GM on console and top 80 GM on PC at the same exact time at the beginning of Season 4 on Split 1. This after I literally raced for level 50 Yagurath. In 14 days after the patch was out, I've done all of this. So I may not know all the answers. I may not know how to master every single champion. And I may not have the best balancing tips. But I didn't join the UC just for balancing. And this is what people need to understand. I've been playing this game. I've seen what is good for it, what is bad. I've heard the community complain. I've heard the community ask for stuff or even give ideas and feedback. For this entire time, I've sit back, I've looked, I learned, and I've heard everything I needed to hear. So after all this time, and I just let other people be AOC for the meantime, and now I've applied and managed to join thanks to you guys, I don't feel like I'm better than anybody else, but I feel like I have the bare minimum to be here, okay? And I understand that you may not want to see me in the AOC, but you gotta understand, some of you have already said it, that the AOC, it's almost like working for free to hire us, correct? And I mean, unless it is a internship, I really don't see how working for free for a company would ever be beneficial. So it's almost like it is, in that way, you're saying at the same time that that's bad. So if you don't like me, then, I mean, not wanting me in the AOC, doesn't that make you actually just want me to not go through that bad thing? You see what I'm saying? I don't mind having to work for free to help out in a game that I love so much, okay? Even though a lot of you don't believe in that. Even though maybe you already had a situation where you caught me in a game, or we've already had a discussion outside of the end of the game, like even in Discord, maybe on my stream, maybe on a Reddit, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Even though we may have had our differences or fights or whatever happened, I want you to understand, I still love this game and I want to see it succeed. And I'm going to do all I can into it. So if you want to help me with that, even though you don't like me, I'm completely fine with it. But if you don't want me in the AOC and you don't want to work with me, then don't expect me to go after you to pursue a relationship or pursue a forgiveness from your side. Because as you understand, I have my own Twitch channel. I have my own YouTube channel. I got my life stuff to do. I got the stream team now, and I got the AOC. I don't have time to go after you to, you know, see me in different eyes. Anybody will trash talk in game, and if I ever did that to you, I'm sorry, okay? The last thing I care when I go to sleep is whether or not I trash talk somebody, that I spammed VGS, or I said somebody was being toxic, or I reported them. I don't care about that. All right, I go to sleep still in the same way that I would go even if those things didn't happen. Okay, so if it is something that has happened between me, you, and me and you and the game, dude, just forget it. It's a video game. People trash talk all the time. People say stupid things all the time. All right, I don't keep a list of things that people have already told me, and neither should you. You just move on. We are all in this together for one thing. We all want the game to succeed. Correct? So put aside our differences, and if you want to work with me, I'm here. If you don't want to work with me, then I'm not going to waste my time. Okay? So, tough luck for those who actually wanted to vote to get me out of the AOC. I don't know if you noticed, but I did have 900 plus votes to get in. So unless you can rack up more than that to get me out, I highly doubt if that's going to happen. So I'm going to stay here until they don't want me here, or I do something that maybe I wasn't expecting, maybe a mistake or something. But I will stay here and I will work with the developers and the rest of the AOC as much as possible and with the community to make this game better as to how much I can do it. All right. I may not be the best. I may not know all the different balancing. I may not know all the meta and etc. But I still have the knowledge that is necessary to be on the AOC. I still have ideas that I've been collecting from you guys at all time. I have my own ideas, but I also understand what the community wants. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for everybody who voted for me to be in the AOC. Again, don't forget to follow us all, the people who are pinged in this tweet. I will be leaving the link in the description. Don't forget to join my Discord. I'll be creating the rooms for the AOC feedback, etc. soon enough. And feel free to send me any DMs whatsoever on Twitter. I'll have my DMs open and just, you know, excited to work with everybody. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye. Have a good time and stay safe.